Hey, Facebook friends. Thanks for joining me for another Make It Monday. We, this evening, went to a circus, and it was the kids' first circus. It was also Greg's first circus. I couldn't believe that, but that was really fun to get to take all of them to their very first circus. We kind of laughed on the way home that we actually paid to go to a circus when we have such talented acts here at our own circus at home. But it was really fun, and it was a beautiful evening, and got to meet a friend there with her kiddos, and so that was really great. Within the first few minutes, one kid of mine was asking, when will this music stop? And it didn't stop for, the entire time. One was just crying because they wanted to pet the horses, and one was just starving immediately. So you know how it goes when you take like little kids to something and you have really great ideas of what it's going to be like, but then everyone's crying by the end of it. So anyway, still really super fun. But I have been looking forward to that all day. And also this Make It Monday. I know I say this every week, but seriously, since I put this on the calendar a little over a month ago, I've not been able to wait to do this. I really do want to thank you for watching these Make It Mondays. It gives me a really great reason and kind of an excuse to do something for myself. When I started this back in December, I had really been missing the opportunity to be kind of crafty. This is clearly not like hardcore crafty. I know so many of you are really gifted in that way, but this is just a chance to make something for me or for others that I know we can enjoy for a while, and just gives me some time to think about something for me. So thanks for that in advance. But this week we are making a succulent diffuser. If you Google succulent diffuser or oh, I don't know what happened. Sorry if we got interrupted. Could you see all of that? Anyway, it says there's something wrong with my internet, which is probably true. I feel like our internet's been slower since the tornado is here. I don't know if that's really the case or not, but it seems like that. Anyway, if you look up on Google succulent diffuser or do-it-yourself terrarium diffusers, your mind will explode with great ideas. There's so many beautiful things you can make like this. And I love it because it combines two of my favorite things, plants and oils. You can totally do this without oils, but I'm doing it to add it a little bit of more functionality and frankly, just the idea of something really beautiful that I can look at that's going to boost my mood and energy. I need that around every day. So that's why I'm doing this. When we got our starter kit, I guess it'll be about 2 years come September. We loved trying out different recipes for our diffuser, and I didn't really know fully, and I know I still have a lot to learn now about all the support that diffusing can provide for all of our body systems, including respiratory, immune system support, mood, energy, things like that. And I also not only love that about it, but I like that I can have something that makes our house smell good, to be a whole lot safer than having like, flaming candles around with all of the little people that seem to be running around here constantly. So that's what we love our diffuser for. But also our sense of smell is a big deal. And I've been learning more about the science behind how our sense of smell affects us, and as an extension of that, how oils can help affect us in so many positive ways. So, you know how people say, when you smell something, it really takes you back or provokes memories or emotions before you really even realize what's happening. And that's because our sense of smell is directly linked to the limbic lobe of our brain. And that's our emotional control center. It kind of helps you decide whether something is good or bad, if it's pleasurable or displeasurable, not really a place that you want to have dysfunction going on. And I also have learned some other things that the limbic system is directly connected to, like heart rate, blood pressure, memory, breathing, stress levels, and hormone balance. So if I can find ways to positively impact that in my body, I want to do that. None of us want that area not functioning well. But inhaling essential oils can actually help combat stress. It can stimulate much deeper areas in our mind and emotions and memories. They're really powerful, actually. It's really interesting. So when they're inhaled, no matter how that is inhaled, whether you smell it directly from the bottle or have it in a diffuser, or using it even like this, like it's not in an actual like atomizing diffuser, but put on something that then you can smell it in the air. That can help relax you, motivate you. It can help calm down your kiddos, maybe if they might need that for nap time, or maybe a pet that's having trouble with separation, or preparing yourself for rest, any of those things. So this is actually going to be a different way to be diffusing, and I'm really excited to try it this way. Now that you kind of know about why I diffuse and how that kind of works, we're just going to go on to the succulent part. So I have this adorable pot, and I've seen people who are doing this with containers just from Dollar Tree, like just regular glass containers. But there's no drainage in those, and it's really important when you have a succulent that you have drainage. So if you have something with no drainage holes in the bottom, oh, I better take my sticker off. Then you can use pea gravel on, like, in the bottom layer of that to function like your drainage holes. But I won't need to do that, I guess. But I did put in the bottom of mine a few of the lava rocks that I purchased to go on the top layer. That's because I don't really have enough of the cactus soil. I want to make sure that the succulent is sitting up high enough at a level that I wanted. And if I need to take some out, I can. But if you don't have cactus soil, you can use regular soil and sand and stuff mixed together. That's basically what it is. So I did put some lava rocks in the bottom of mine. This is the beautiful succulent I chose. Did you see? There are so many it was really hard to choose. There's so many great ones. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of try to scoop it out. Their roots, I think, stay pretty shallow as far as I'm aware. I'm not like a master gardener by any means, but it is really fun. And I don't have like a brown thumb, but I'm also like not magic. Greg's really awesome at it. We've had a lot of fun learning about it together. Okay, so I'm going to dump some soil in, and then I'm going to put my succulent on top of that. Yeah, Greg was right. I don't think I needed all those rocks on the bottom. So I'm going to dump some of the soil back out. My producer is just the best, you guys. He'll have to hear that on replay because, you know, softball was tonight, so. Okay, so the soil in. Okay, I'm going to put the succulent on top. And then what I'm going to do, once it's settled in there, like however you want it, I'm just going to put these lava rocks around the top. There's all different kinds you can get. You can also do this with moss if you want to, but I'm just going to use these little pieces of lava rock and put them around the top. So it's decorative. Again, you don't have to put oils on these like I'm going to, but I recommend it, obviously. Okay, got a lot here. I saw a really cool thing about if you leave your succulents on vacation and how to put a string in them with like one end in the succulent of the string and then one end in a pot, and that it will water the plant as needed. Does anybody know if that's like real? I thought that was so awesome. Okay, so I just have the succulent in here with the lava rocks. Got a little bit of the soil on the succulent itself. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold this so you can see it. Do you see this? It's so cute. It's gonna be so bright and cheerful. I'm gonna have a hard time deciding where to put it, I think. Okay, and then just a few drops of whatever oil you want to use on there. So I'm gonna be using Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh comes in this like 15 ml bottle like I have here. It also comes in a Vitality labeled bottle, and I love it in fruit dip and ice water. And I love using it topically or in my diffuser, especially with peppermint for mood boost, energy boost, mental clarity. It's a game changer for me personally for those things. But diffusing it, this has such a fresh, clean, bright scent. It's great in any room. And so that's why I want to use it on this. When I was first learning about this, I was skeptical about, will the oils bother the plant or whatever? And I have learned about how a lot of plants actually really like essential oils. Certain plants like other certain oils, and we use oils in our garden for pest control because we are like, you know, chemical free and pesticide free, whatever, for all the plants. We don't use any herbicides or pesticides. And so we've learned about ways that you can use essential oils for that, and also how they can just benefit plants, not just fighting pests. But anyway, I'm going to put like, I kind of like it to smell kind of strong. So I'm doing like 5 or 6 drops. got a drop on the leaf, so we'll see how that goes. Should be completely fine. Okay, that's all. It smells incredible, and I cannot wait to go find a room to put this in. So here's my really great news, and that is I'm going to be running a workshop to make these next month. So please be watching for my event for that. I would love to have you come and do that with me. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want one of these in like every room, but I'd love to have you join me next month in person to make one of these. I'd love to know if any of you, well, and there's a lot of you I know that would love to do this that aren't local, but maybe we could get a group together. I kind of would like to do this. I have a bunch of people in the Springfield area that I would love to do this with also. So anyway, wherever you are, I really would love for you to get a chance to make this. Thanks so much for being here, and I will plan to see you next Monday. Have a great night.